guys, what's up? It's Wengie. Welcome back to my channel. You guys voted for a Q&A video this week, so that's what we're doing. If you guys want to participate in these votes, go to my community tab. So let's get into it. I got some juicy questions from you guys, and we're gonna answer them. And guys, don't forget to check out my latest music video, Do It Better.
Promise I'm worth the wait. You know I'm better. By the way, I do it better. I do it better. Make you forget anything she can do, I can do better.
Let's start. A ton of you guys are asking, who are you dating? When are you gonna do a boyfriend reveal? But like I said in my last life update video, and definitely check that out to make sure you fill in the blanks, we're keeping the relationship private for now. And I think that's healthy. And after having such a public relationship, it's nice to have that separation. So TBD, not for now. I love this next question because it's kind of super deep and I feel like there's so many layers to this. How do you feel about changing a lot and not making content for mainly kids? Are you ever going to have more kids? Do you miss the old you? So one, just want to clarify, I don't have any kids. I have cats. And in terms of how I feel about making content, mainly not for children, I'm actually loving it. When I started this channel, it started off as a makeup channel, like a beauty channel and a lifestyle channel. So I wasn't really making content for kids. But then as you kind of grow on YouTube, you just find yourself making content based on like whatever seems to be popular. Some of those decisions were Mac's decisions too. So when we started working together on the channel, his input was important too. And since he was a guy, it was hard to make beauty content together, female-based content together, and that's why we kind of went down that kind of route together. But now that, you know, this channel is mine again, I'm doing it myself. I want to make content that I love talking about. And I'm a big kid at heart too. Like if you saw my text prank video, that was literally just me having so much fun making up scripts for Wengie and Wendy. But it's nice to have a change and make kind of more adult content like this as well. And I know a lot of you guys have grown up and tons of you guys have said like, I've literally raised you, which means you're older now. And I feel like, you know, content that is mainly geared for children, some of you guys have grown out of it. So it's kind of nice to talk to you guys on a more deeper, more intimate level. And, you know, for you guys to get to know me outside of the Wengie and Wendy character. They're so fun though. Like I can't forget about my best era. And I have to say for the past 3 years, I have changed more than I have changed, I feel like, for the past 10 years, simply because I got a chance to really take a step back from this channel. Because when you're kind of in that like YouTube where you constantly just making videos upon videos, you don't really have time to sit back and really think about what you want or how you've changed. Years off, I don't even know how long I've taken off. Like I've still posted videos, but not as often. But I feel like I've had like a good 2-year break to do self-reflection, to grow, to become, you know, more me without like things, you know, comments, without reading comments or other people's opinions of me. There's so many outside influence when you're a YouTuber, and it was just good to take a step back to be like, who am I without YouTube? You know, who am I without all this? And I was able to do that, and I changed so much. I think for the better, and I hope you guys will start to get to know the new me, because I am a lot different, but the same, if you know what I mean. And I think in terms of missing the old me, I don't think the term is missing per se. The term is kind of like nostalgic. You know, when you look at a time in your life and you really enjoyed that time, and it's not necessarily that you miss it, but you just like you're like, oh, that was a great time in my life, you know? That's how I think about, you know, the old me. Like, she was great. I really enjoyed myself, but it's kind of time to move on. Okay, this is a really weird question, but I'm gonna answer it because I'm sure this person is not the only one. Is it because of your music why you and Max stopped dating? Because I feel like it. Anytime Max reacted to your music videos, he'd sometimes complain about what you're wearing or what you say in the music. And after he reacted to Bitter, we never really heard from him again. That was the point where I felt the two of you broke up. Okay. So I think the reaction videos were were a lot of fun for him to do. And you guys requested the reaction videos mostly, and he kind of did it for you guys. In terms of him reacting in that way, I feel like it was kind of for entertainment. And if he really felt upset about what I was doing, I would hope that he would tell me, and I would respect that and not want to make him upset for that time. So no, that is definitely not the reason why we broke up. And I don't think he was like truly upset. I think he was just kind of making fun of the situation. What happened with the company you worked with Max? Okay, I feel like I should address this because I did mention this. So now I should kind of tell you why you kind of stopped hearing about it from me. So we started this company a decent amount of time ago. I think it was like almost 2 years ago. But now since then I have left the company. So it's no longer a company I help run anymore, and that is also the reason why we stopped talking. And if you watched the last life update, you would kind of know that. So that is the answer, and I'm focusing on my music and back on creative stuff like my channel. And I love that you guys are always so concerned about me. How have you been feeling since you found out that you were burnt out? Are you feeling any better? I hope you're feeling better. Oh, thank you so much. I love your concern. You guys are the reason why I keep making videos. And guys, I feel so much better. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started making videos again. And I started making videos not from the mindset of like, oh, I have to make videos. Like I'm actually trying out different ideas and concepts. So if you guys watch videos, like we did AI cooking, which was kind of fun. Then we did this fun text prank. So I feel like I'm getting my creative energy again, which is really nice because when you're burnt out, you literally feel so unmotivated to do anything. Even though I felt like, you know, YouTube is my job. So I use YouTube to pay my bills, which really sucks when you're burnt out and it's such a creative thing. So when you're like trying to make videos and you don't feel like it, I ended up just giving myself space and being like, look, you don't need to make videos. There's no point making videos when you aren't like passionate about it. So yes, I feel so much better. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like I'm happy again. I feel like I was in a pretty bad state for a good like 2 years, and it took a lot to drag me out of it. And it feels kind of weird because talking to my friends kind of around the similar age as me, a lot of people are going through this. It's like this time of discovery and feeling burnt out. I just feel like a lot of us have been hustling and grinding and working too hard for too long because that's kind of like celebrated in our society, and it just kind of gets to you. So yes, I feel so much better, and I hope you guys keep supporting all the new like video formats I'm trying out. I'm just trying out different things and it's so much fun, and I'm not like really putting too much pressure on myself, which is what I learned to stop doing. Horn again. Someone's outside. Meow. Meow. Will you ever want to dye your unicorn hair again? And the answer is no. I feel like that was like the era, and the era needs to stay the era. We're like in a new era where I'm like finding myself as a music artist, and we're trying different sounds and aesthetics. I think that should be left in the past. I may bring it back for like fun videos here and there because we have to pay homage to the unicorn hair definitely once in a while. But in terms of doing it to my hair is so damaged from bleaching this for like a good 9 years. Like you can see little like baby hairs where it's broken. So I just want to give my hair a bit of a break. And the unicorn hair is pretty tough because to keep it, like you can't wash your hair because the color fades out. You can't go swimming because literally the sea will turn rainbow. There's lots of things you can't do with the unicorn hair. And although it was really pretty and awesome, it probably doesn't fit my low maintenance lifestyle anymore. That leads me to the next question. What's your current aesthetic? Alright guys, so as you saw in my Do It Better music video, my aesthetic is kind of more feminine and girly now. Like as you know, I'm like wearing like kind of dresses, and like I love the kind of bow in the hair. I love like long sparkly earrings. I love huge waves. So I guess my aesthetic is kind of like more feminine, girly. I love the old money aesthetic. Not the fact that it's old money, but I just love like that preppy look. It's like classic and timeless. That is like my total aesthetic right now. And I have gone and like re-changed up my wardrobe and everything. And if you watch my TikToks, you'll see that like I have that aesthetic. It's like blouses and pleated skirts and like knit cardigans. That is my total aesthetic right now. Ever come back to Roblox? I miss you on there. I'm thinking about it, but it's like a huge commitment, guys. Making gaming content like daily is a lot of work, so I'm not ready to do that yet. I just got out of my burnout era, so we're gonna put that on hold. But if you have some fun Roblox games for me to try, let me know down below. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? And/or how was your journey as a YouTuber? Wow, guys, I don't know where I'll be in 10 years. I don't even know where I'll be next year, to be honest. Or, yeah, I do know where I'm gonna be in 3 months. We're gonna go back to Sydney and visit, so I'm so excited going back home. How was your journey as a YouTuber? Whew, wow, YouTube is crazy. If you guys haven't checked out my other channel, I have my old vlog channel, Wengie's Life. It's like the more adult channel where I give a ton of advice, and I did do one about like the creator journey. If you're guys wanting to be like a creator, influencer, I give like some tips for you guys. But oh my gosh, the YouTube journey has been kind of crazy. It's not something I ever expected to be on. I never grew up wanting to be a YouTuber because a YouTuber was not a profession when I grew up. Like, I do not regret the journey at all. It's been so much fun, but it's so many ups and downs. And it's one of those things where I feel like there's no blueprint. So you just kind of have to make it up as you go and just like figure it out. And even now, like 9-10 years into my YouTube journey, I feel like I'm kind of starting again. I'm reinventing myself. I took a break, I came back. By definition, I'm gonna say it's lots of ups and downs. If you want me to get fully into it, I'll probably do that in the vlog channel because this is gonna take a while. Process for writing and producing music. I'm learning to do music myself. All right, so I have a full series I've started like called Life of a Music Artist. I'm actually working on the next episode right now where I show you guys how to make a music video. So with music, guys, I basically got thrown into music in the middle of my YouTube career because it's something I've always wanted to do, but I was so busy that I had so many people help me out in terms of the beginning of my music career. Now that I've just had some time not posting YouTube videos, I've actually been focusing more on music and really learning it from beginning to end, and I'm so happy I'm doing that. So my process for writing, producing music, I like to organize sessions for myself. So which means I organize like usually over Zoom because I'm such an introvert, and plus I like to work with people all over the world. Like last week I worked with 2 girls, one that lived in Toronto and one that lived in Malaysia. So I'll go online and reach out to writers and producers, and then we'll organize a session where we come together and then we make a song in that session. Well, the whole song isn't made in that session, but we kind of start an idea. So basically every single week I try to have a session, and it's so good collaborating because I feel like music is such a creative process and it turns out better when everyone is involved. For example, I feel like I'm a better lyric writer than I am a melody writer. So when I actually work with a songwriter that has really, really strong melodic kind of skills, that's great. I also don't produce, like I can make a lo-fi beat, but my level of production isn't like to the level that I feel like needs to be like for my quality of music. I would like to explain like the music process kind of like filming a movie as well. So many people are involved, you know? But yeah, we just like to get together, and then, you know, the producer, we either have a track that we already like, or if there's a producer in the session, he'll be like, oh, what kind of vibe do you want? And I can send some examples of sounds that I like, and then the producer will make a track. And then once a track is made, all the writers in the room, like me and another writer, or if there's 2 more writers, there's 3 of us, and sometimes even the producer writes as well. We kind of sit there and listen to it, and we're like, oh, we're just like throwing out melody ideas. Something fun we like to do is like pass the microphone to everyone, and everyone just has like a stab humming a melody, whatever they like. And then after everyone's done that, then we go through and pick the melodies that we like. Then after the melodies are done, then I like to write, you know, lyrics after is usually the process. People start with lyrics first, but I always tend to do lyrics after. And then we go through and like we pick like a concept, maybe something happening in my life, maybe it's a song I want to write for you guys to feel something. So we come up with an idea and then we kind of like just write out the idea onto the melodies to make sure it all fits to the melodies. And then after, either me or one of the writers will just sing what we wrote, and then that's the demo, and that it just kind of sits there for a while. And if we love that, then we'll go and like add more effort. Like we'll go in and refine it, maybe re-record it, adjust some lyrics, and then we'll go and mix and master it with someone else who does mix and mastering, or the producer will go and refine it, and then that's it. It actually takes a decent amount of time. The actual writing process sometimes only takes a day if everyone's like creative, but in terms of getting the song from like that writing process to the end, there's like so much work we do to it after. You could tweak a song for a year if you really wanted to. At some point you have to just draw the line and be like, yep, we're done. Let's finish it off and release it. What's your favorite song ever? Okay, this is so hard to answer because I love so many of my songs. I have to pick like maybe 4 favorites. I love Empire.
One day they will build empires for me, from the dirt to the sky for the world to see.
So much fun to do, and I love the music video and how it turned out, and it's such a catchy song. I love Learn to Meow. That song always puts a smile on my face. A favorite that I have is Ghost.
Wish you would go, 'cause now all you do is haunt me. You come calling when I'm lonely.
And that's like kind of like, for me, a little underdog that I really, really love. You guys should check that out. Of course, 1111, Tightrope, oh my gosh, and then Do It Better. I love a lot of my songs. So definitely go to my music channel, check it out. Let me know what is your favorite song, if you guys can pick one. But I love a ton of them. Are you under a company for music? No, I am completely independent. I self-fund everything. I mean, I'm a DIY girl, so I'm DIYing my music. And I've only done that because I've talked to so many people about label deals, and so many people have just said like, probably not worth it because you don't get that control. Like if you really want to be creative, you should do it yourself. The only hard part is doing a lot of it yourself. One, I've had to learn so many skills that I've never learned before. I have to learn how to put together a track. I organize my own sessions with producers, things like that. If you're under a label, a lot of the time that will give you a huge amount of money first, and then they will also have connections with a ton of great producers and writers, so they will all help organize sessions for you and help you with the marketing. So labels do help you with a lot of things, but then you give up control, and also you're kind of at the hands of the label. Like if they say, no, we don't want to release this song, you can't release it even if you love it yourself. And also they kind of try and control your identity. They try and like put you in a bucket, like you're the alternative girl or you're the this girl. And if you're not feeling that after a while, you kind of feel stuck. So I've just chosen DIY it. I'm my own independent artist. I fund everything myself, and it's just been a lot of fun and super rewarding. So I feel like as an independent artist, I rely even more on you guys' support. So please go stream and check out my songs and watch my new music video, because that really, really helps keep us going. Are you going on a music tour anytime soon? I mean, I would love to tour, and if you guys are interested in catching me on tour, I have a link down below for bands in town. If you just follow me there, whenever I do have a tour, it'll notify you. But for now, I don't have enough music to do a full tour. I feel like with the tour, you want like a good 30 minutes to an hour of music to be able to perform. I have just not gotten there yet. I need to write more songs, I need to release more, and this is why I took the time off YouTube to just really focus on my music so I can collect all those tracks. But I would love to see you guys and hang out with you guys. I know last time I went on tour, I promoted Cake and launched Cake for you guys. I don't know if you guys were there, but if any of you guys watching this were there, that was so much fun. I still remember that, and a ton of you guys always message me like, I love Cake. It reminds me of that time when we had that tour together. I want to do it again for sure. So yeah, follow my bands in town if you are interested. I feel like with tours, it's like you as an independent artist, you will tour cities where there's like a lot more demand. So if you want me to come to your city, Follow me on bands in town and let me know what city you are down below, and if you want to see me on tour, I would hope to see you as well. I think we've spoken and chatted for long enough, but yeah, definitely keep an eye out on the community tab because I will constantly ask you guys like what is the next video you want me to make next. And I miss you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed this life update and finding out more about what's going on in my life, and I love you guys so much. Bye guys. Mwah.